I've been talking a lot lately about all the aspects that we need to nurture and heal to become whole again. And today I just wanted to share a technique that I have been using for many years. It started with me getting into something called thought field techniques. And that was probably more than 10 years ago. As I had a phobia myself that I needed to work on, and that was my entry point to feelings and emotions and how deeply important they are for our mental, physical, emotional, astral, all kinds of healings on all levels. Our emotions are the key in. So today I just wanted to quickly share with you, it's not thought-filled techniques or anything, it's a really simple technique that you can use if you are in your car, if you're out here in nature where I am now, having a beach day, or wherever you are, if you're at work, wherever it comes up. So to make it really short, it's 4 aspects, that four phases that you guide yourself through. And the first one is feel. To stop and feel whenever there's an emotion coming up, showing itself to you. Just give yourself time for as long as it takes. Sometimes you can only use a couple of minutes to do this whole process. Sometimes you can use days. So, but the thing is that you are supposed to practice so that you can do this more quickly whenever an emotion rises. And it can be, it's usually the feelings that we need to heal. They are often on the negative scale, from anger, hate. Well, hate is a pretty strong word, but I guess some people feel hate. And it's also jealousy, envy, control, sadness, grief, all uncomfortable feelings, really. And you just sit with it, because the next step is to observe. Then first feel, then observe. And sometimes it's really important to just put your mind aside and do not get mental on anything, because some things we cannot explain. It's just a matter of being with the emotion until it is accepted, because that's the next step, to accept. Because sometimes we cannot understand. We just need to accept it, and then eventually the last step is to love it. For many years I also had embraced. I needed to embrace it. I had these 5 words on a big board in my kitchen, passing it every day, many times a day, to feel, observe, accept, embrace, and love. And when you love, that means you actually transmute the feeling. The feeling transmutes back to source light. It disappears from your energy field, and you help heal yourself. So, but I used embrace because I needed to get the feminine aspect into my life. I needed the softness and what lies in the word to embrace. So if you want and you think you need that in your life, you can add that as well. But if you just put accept, it's easier, because then you just accept it. You know, that's a really easy word. And then you go on to love. And when I mean love, it's actually some feelings are really hard to love. But that is the feeling that will transmute it. So if you feel that you're not able to love a feeling that you're carrying, then just open your crown chakra and ask for divine love, unconditional, higher love to enter your body and your energy field, because then you will immediately feel this pouring in of unconditional love. It can be different colors, just feelings. Oh, I need to just rise. I'm just sitting. Oh, it's really, you can see the beach behind me. It's so beautiful. So, okay, so let's just repeat it. It's, you feel, you stop and feel, you observe, you spend as much time you need to just feel into it and observe the feeling, and then you go on to accept. You accept the feeling, and then eventually you just either you create the feeling of love yourself in your body just to transmute the whole thing, or you ask for a higher divine unconditional love to just enter your body, your energy field, and flush through it so the feelings will transmute, and then you get a feeling in your body which is neutral. You come to a neutral point, which we often call the 0 point field, and from there we can start to create what we really want. But first we need to get our bodies, our mental minds, our emotional bodies, our etherical bodies, everything, we need to get it cleaned first before we start tuning in and vibrating the things that we really want in our lives. That's the next video I'm gonna make. Okay, I want to just in the end here show you this magnificent beach. It's a part of the Kalamandrago National Park. It's a beach that I discovered in the 19s really, and it's still just as beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. I want to go a bit more out here. As you can see today, it's really windy. The waves are so big that it's almost impossible to take a swim. But as I said in my video yesterday, that's often something we need. We need the wind and the water and the sun, everything to just rock things loose from our very stubborn and stuck programming in the dense 3D human physical body. So I'm happy with it. I'm really happy about all the wind, the sun, all of it. And you can also see over there is the other part of this beautiful beach. There are two beaches divided by this little natural path in between. I don't know if you can see it. I'll just do like this. It's amazing, amazing. Okay, so happy healing.